Hi guys, welcome to episode 4 of Chaos and Charm with Pranika and Naledi. In today's episode, we'll be talking about why relationships fail.
Relationships actually fail because people lack communication in today's generation. They would rather find comfort in talking to somebody else than to talk to their partner, their bad market partner, by somebody else, and kind of find comfort within them instead of saying, you know what, can we talk about this? I don't like what you did. Instead of actively communicating with their partner.
Feelings especially. They find it hard to communicate their feelings. And it would be easier to bottle it up instead of sitting down and talking about it. But another thing is people are scared to talk about their feelings openly because sometimes it actually turns into an argument.
Yeah, that's
and the
true.
next person actually feels attacked.
That is true.
So I feel like if we manage to listen to someone and listen to the way they feel, we'll be able to understand and communication.
And they would feel heard.
Exactly.
That's the most thing. That's the most important thing now in today's generation in the relationships. That's why it's failing. It's because people feel attacked. Like if I'm saying, oh, I don't like how something is done, you automatically, like you said, goes into an argument.
Exactly.
And then you don't want to talk to one another. You're not speaking for so many days. You're not sleeping in the same bed.
Yeah,
someone
and
is
that's
sleeping
why-
on the couch. Like, go to the doggy corner.
I feel like
They do. I think they feel afraid also in certain relationships because not everybody is the same. Not
No.
everybody reacts the same.
no.
So that could be a factor as to why relationships are failing. And you see the thing with relationships, there's always going to be temptation.
Always, forever. There's always going to be temptation.
And that's why you see that people are cheating on each other a lot more often than they would in the past.
It's actually become a norm.
Yeah, it's like
part
if you
of
don't
everyday life. Exactly.
If you don't cheat, then what's wrong with you? It's like having a Botox. If you don't have Botox in your face, what's wrong with you?
Honestly, I feel like it becomes so easily accessible that I know that now if it fails here, I'll get
something better.
Something better,
And that's what they think. And then that one will break their heart and let them down. They'll be like, oh, I should have stayed with you. I should have been with you.
Yeah.
You see,
so it's like a whole cycle of I don't know what is actually happening. And people are not honest.
Yeah.
People are not honest. Like, if you find someone else, just say, I found someone else instead of dragging someone along.
Exactly.
Like you said, if someone is not cheating, what's wrong with you?
Yes.
And I've heard people brag about how many partners they actually have.
And they think it's a flex, but I think it's
not a flex. It's not.
You know what's a flex? Having a woman stand by you through thick and thin.
Exactly. They say in the future, people will be fighting over who has a happier home. Not how many people you can put in.
Yes.
Because looks are automatically going to fade. And down the line, it will be like, it's not longer going to be about, how many things your partner can bring for you. It's about how happy they can make you.
Yes.
Exactly. So I feel like
all these things are materialistic.
It's all materialistic things.
Yes. I saw this one saying where this guy was rich, like he had a lot of money, but he was lonely. He had absolutely no one. So he says, I'm so rich, yet all that I have to keep me company is money. Imagine, I would rather have a home filled with laughter than a home filled with stacks of money. What is that going to do? You can't buy friends. How loyal are those friends?
You can buy friends, you can buy fake friends.
Oh yes, fake friends.
You can buy fake friends, not real friends.
Yes.
They will actually care about you. And care about you.
That is true.
So I think there's a lot of different factors to make relationships fail actually.
Yes. And sometimes relationships just don't work out.
No, they don't.
But at least communicate actively to your partner and say, you know what, I don't feel like this is right. No, nowadays it's so easy to go badmouth your partner by your friends or your parent or whoever it is, where a relationship should be between two people and two people only.
That's the thing, you'll get people introducing now the family. I mean, you can introduce your partner to your family, but not to be part of the relationship and help to make certain decisions.
And that's the thing with families. Sometimes they don't know boundaries.
No.
they think that their input in your relationship and your love life is valid. It isn't.
At the end of the day, you're the one that's actually going through the heartbreak.
Yes.
Not they'll be there for you, but not in that way. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly. So I feel like certain things, yes, parents and family should stay out of, and that's one of. Because a relationship can't be between the entire family.
No, it can't.
And everyone's adding their 2 cents into your relationship, and then you're listening to what your mother said, you're listening to what your granny said.
You're listening to what this one said, what that friend said. That friend's girlfriend even has something to say about it. So I feel like, yeah.
And you know, some people are envious. Yeah. So they'll actually give you wrong advice.
On purpose.
Just to see your relationship fail.
But for what though? For what?
Because the mentality is, oh, I can't have it, so why must you? Not, I'm happy for you now, my turn will come soon.
It's like they say, some people want to see you do good, but they don't want you to do better than them.
Yeah, it's like that.
Exactly.
It's like that.
It is like that, you know, and...
There are plenty of factors to relationships failing, but I think those are the most important factors. It's what we're noticing now. In our personal lives, what we've experienced, and I just don't know. Some people just don't have a conscience.
No, they don't.
It's like they don't. I think to myself, if I have to just tell a small lie, that is gonna affect me so badly. How are you okay with lying to my face on a daily?
You know what's the thing about lying, there? You need to come up with 1,000 lies just to come
up one lie. Yeah.
And how do you deal with it?
Exactly.
Like how do
you get caught in it?
Go.
That's why they eventually get caught.
That's how people get caught. Because, you know, usually when someone tells me something, I'd leave you for about 2 or 3 days and I'll ask you the same question in a different way. And that's how people actually get caught.
Yeah.
So honestly, I don't know.
And what is the whole thing? Like, how do you feel about social media? Because I know a lot of girls, right? They're like, okay, he can't be following any girl on social media. What do you think?
The social media thing is, people want validation from other people. People want to be hyped up. They want their relationships to blow up. And that's the minute you start. That's the minute you make a mistake.
Obviously.
I'm not saying keep your partner a secret. And this thing of a partner follow, you can follow who you want to follow, but at least have respect for the relationship.
Don't go and comment on like a girl's post like, oh my god, you're looking so sexy, you're looking so... Now that is disrespectful.
No,
that I don't agree with.
Yeah, no.
You can follow who you want to as long as there's trust there. Like if you trust your partner.
And respect.
Yes, respect.
And don't go commenting thinking that we'll never find out.
We find out.
We find out. We actually find out.
We'll find out. We will find out.
Exactly.
Yeah, that 6th sense works over
It
time.
always works. It always works. So I feel like this works for both men and women.
Yes.
That if you know that you like, I mean, like, you know, some people have wandering eyes. The eyes are gone.
Yes.
Oh, everywhere.
Yeah.
But at least have some respect for your partner. And not to like reveal that side of you on social media and make a laughing stock out of your partner.
Yes. Because then imagine your partner's friend finds a comment and did you see your guy commented this, and then you made a fool out of your relationship because you don't know that he's commenting there, and now you're trying to cover up for him. Meanwhile, he's actually
doing all those things. So I feel like this. I don't know, honestly. I don't know how to even put it. With the way people are behaving. And you know, someone, like maybe let's say I want a serious relationship. You don't want a serious relationship. You're going to lie to me and say, no, I want to get married, I want ABC just because you want one thing. So I feel like
that is 100% true.
Honesty is very, very important. Honesty and communication.
From the beginning. Is important.
Honestly,
but nowadays, like, you know, now you're just hearing people lie, spitting lies like bullets. Yeah. You don't actually know what is true when you actually find something that supposedly seems true.
Yeah, like we're saying, like, some relationships fail, some relationships end. There's a difference between failing and ending. If there's clear communication, that's when it ends. You know, when like you communicate your feelings and all, that's when it's gonna end. But it will fail once you miscommunicate, you're dishonest, and you start injecting lies into the whole relationship.
And you see, then you look at yourself and then you're like, why did I even give this person a chance?
You start doubting yourself.
No? And then you start looking into yourself, especially when it comes to cheating, that becomes a factor. Then you look into yourself and then you're like, what did I do wrong? What's wrong with me? Why do people think that they can do
it's
this to me?
It's okay to do this to me.
What is wrong with me? And then they cheat someone else so much nicer. And then you're like,
did I not deserve that?
Exactly.
Did I have to beg for that? And you must see that person didn't even beg.
It must be,
No. It didn't beg. It just came naturally.
Or other things could have happened, but you never know.
Yeah, I mean, come on. We can't now beg for certain things.
Yeah.
No, it should be like in human courtesy,
No, you should never beg for attention.
No, you can't beg.
Then you don't deserve me.
Nah.
If I must beg for your attention.
Then that's not happening.
Exactly. Just rather stay away.
Begging someone to text you.
Yeah,
What's
exactly.
that?
I just want to be a priority.
No, man. And I can't beg someone to text you and all those type of things. Oh, please give me attention.
Yes.
No.
Why are you not giving me attention? Why are you not replying to me and you're online?
Let those things come naturally. It may be hard to leave a certain relationship, whether it ends or whether it fails, but you need to know that you deserve better.
Yes, and you need to know to make that decision. I've seen a lot of women, especially married women that have kids, that still stay with their husbands that have cheated on them multiple times. They still take them back. And I think to myself, we are so young, yet we know what's right from wrong.
Yeah.
We know when to walk out, even though it's the hardest. What is so wonderful about that person that they can continuously hurt you and hurt you? They say that they're going to change, but you still take them back, even though you know. And I know it's a hard thing.
It's
but
very, very hard.
You need to be stronger than that. And know that you deserve better.
And I know a lot of people will say that it's easier said than done.
Yes.
That's the thing also.
That's the thing. No, for sure, but you should respect yourself more to know to make a difficult decision. They say, it's a cheater, always a cheater.
There's a saying, okay, it's not a saying, I actually say this, that even a cheater is loyal. You know why? They're loyal to the cheating ways.
Yes.
Honestly.
And someone told me that you can have a person that drinks, you can have a person that smokes, but that can always be fixable. Rather have someone that drinks, rather have someone that smokes, than have someone that cheats, because those habits can be mended. Cheating habits, always gonna be there.
They're never satisfied, they're never happy. I think they're the main ones that lead relationships to fail, or let relationships fail. Because you'd be thinking to yourself, you know what, now this person is going to change, this is going to get better. It doesn't.
And the manipulation.
It's real.
Yes.
So, do you believe in this whole thing, what the zodiac signs?
Yes.
That the certain sign should be with this sign. So now imagine it says something like, I'm Capricorn, and you are?
Aquarius.
So maybe it says that Capricorn and Aquarius relationships will fail, and we still try the relationship out.
Yeah.
Do you believe in those type of things?
I do believe in astrological readings, horoscopes.
Okay. Yes.
But, it's a funny thing, right? It always says that, when I look at these horoscopes, it always says the Aquarius and Aries will, make a good couple.
Okay.
And every single person that I spoke to in the past, unknowingly, was an Aries. When I obviously got to speak to them, each and every one of them was an Aries. So when I did give something a try out, it ended badly.
Did it fail or did it end?
It failed and ended. It failed, and then we spoke about it, we spoke through it, and then it ended.
But it's an Aquarius and Aries.
Yes.
But now think about it. You are February.
Yeah.
Aries.
Aquarius, yeah.
Isn't there January Aquarius also?
Yeah, I'm February.
Oh, so maybe it could be that the January Aquarius and
the Aries, maybe March and April. Could be one of them. Maybe it's the January Aquarius and the April Aries.
Because I've come across a lot of things, that I say about
Capricorn. Actually, I spoke to both March and April,
and they failed
all two.
Oh my god.
So I was like, no, I'm just not looking at horoscopes. I'm just going with how I feel. But did you see that thing?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was on TikTok where they say you must look at your left thumb.
Oh my god. Yeah, and you see an initial
Can
or
you say
something.
initial?
I remember my initial. Remember how initials kept on changing?
Yeah.
The
Mine
ones
is
I
still
saw-
the same.
Really? What is it?
Remember, it was an N. I kid you not, Chai.
So,
See that?
oh my god, what was mine? Did I not say a J or something?
Yeah, yours was a J. I remember.
When I said I saw a K also.
Maybe it's two, Melody.
No, man. Don't have name two now. Or maybe it's a first name and second name. Or a
Maybe.
first name and
Maybe.
surname.
Maybe.
Oh my god.
But do you believe in that? Because I was asking my mother after my dad passed away.
Yeah.
And I said, bring me your left thumb. Let me look at the
Yeah.
initial. And it was nothing. It was completely blank. I was like, shit, maybe I should have asked before.
Yeah.
But there was nothing on
Really?
my mother's.
But I don't see anything on me now. I see a W. I don't know if there's an H or what is going on here.
Mine has always been an N. Remember from the time we were
Yeah.
working?
But now, what if you meet someone and their names don't start with an N or anything?
Yeah, then
A surname or
maybe it's a
something?
sign. You know, I also thought,
Yeah.
because I knew
At
from
least,
then.
as long as maybe the N is in the name or something.
No,
Well, that counts.
I don't
No,
think
that
so.
won't count. Yeah.
I don't think so.
Actually, the N is there, but
I also
don't
said, no
know.
shame. I don't think so. Let me just give people a chance.
yeah.
And
Because
it didn't work out.
you can't go around looking for N's
In
now.
now, like, no.
What's your name? Oh my god. Wow.
Yeah, but that's also a factor. But I think horoscope, astrology, astrology,
Oh my
it
god.
is a big factor. Like
Yeah.
especially in our religion,
Okay.
when we get married,
Yeah.
we have to look at the star alignment.
Okay.
What if we us know what time and what day to get married on? That's the most auspicious. So it does play a very big factor in almost everything.
So now because you have an N here, wait, will it appear in your, like let's say for example, you get married to someone that starts with a?
B, for example, yeah.
So is it possible that the B, you know when you go now to go check when
Yeah,
you get married, and it never has a right date just because of the N? Do you think
Maybe.
that could happen?
Maybe it could. It could happen.
This is interesting.
It is interesting.
It is. You know?
Imagine it's just like, no, just choose a date now because I want to get married.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a sign.
Mm.
And obviously we won't take the sign then because we'll be like have to
In
be in
love.
love.
And you don't think of those things, you know?
And then only after something happened you hit your head and then you're
Yeah.
like, oh, I should have listened. It was a sign.
Wow.
But it's interesting.
Yeah, no, it's all interesting.
Star alignment, very interesting. And I know you into horoscopes.
Yeah.
You love it.
I know why though.
Also don't know. Remember you wanted to start up
Yeah.
a horoscope astrology business.
Oh yes, I actually thought it was a good idea because at that point I kept on seeing, you know, TikTok videos about horoscopes and the sign would be compatible with that sign.
Yes.
And I wanted to actually add like motivational
Quotes
each,
to the original motivational
yes,
quotes.
yes,
I
yes.
remember because we also started
We
up
started up the whole thing.
a channel
And-
where we were posting quotes.
I remember.
Yes.
It worked out. I don't know if it didn't work out though.
We got engagement because remember we wanted to first see if
Yeah.
people like
If they're
what we do.
interested and
Yes.
we wanted to find out like who's our target market and all those kind of things.
But I think the way we went about posting it wasn't correct, I would say, because we only posted on Instagram, remember? Where TikTok was where it was blowing up.
No.
So I feel like we needed to promote on TikTok in order for us to get more engagement because on Instagram we had to follow people to see our content.
Oh yeah, that's also
And people had to follow us back. But on TikTok, anyone can see your content. Even
Right, if they don't follow you.
You see? That's, I think, where we went wrong with
I
our...
think we
idea.
didn't only just fail in a relation. Not to say we failed in a relation, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
There's so many other things we actually failed
Failed
in.
Yeah.
And that's also, I don't know how to put it, but at least we tried. And now we know that next time, whether you enter a relationship or whether you want to start a business franchise or anything, there's certain things you need to look out for. We could have
Yes.
had a successful business. Remember the skincare?
Yes,
And
that
the
was going
communication
so
between
well.
us and the suppliers was not that. Actually,
yes.
their communication to us was not clear.
Yes, because we just got our supply, I remember, and then after 2 months, the supplier just said, "Oh, I'm no more creating these products. It's not selling that well." And our engagement was getting so good.
It was getting good.
We were getting a lot of comments. We were getting a lot of feedback. We were getting DMs. People asked us to send them a PR package so that they can promote our products.
So you see, I feel like if they communicated
Up
earlier,
until now, I still have that
I
thing
see.
up and
Someone
running.
just followed us this
Someone
morning.
followed us, and someone sent us a message asking for a PR package so they can promote on their page for us. It was going to work out. It's just that we obviously didn't have enough funds to start up from the very beginning on our own, to do our own products, to create our own stuff. So that was a problem. And then our supplier dropped us.
Our supplier dropped us.
Problem as well. So yes, we did fail in a lot of things, but I would rather call myself a failure and know I tried than sitting in the same place
and not knowing what could have happened.
Oh, if I did this could have happened. No, I went there, I tried it, I gave it my best, it didn't work out. But now I know for the next business what to do and what not to do. We have many failed businesses.
And I think that's how we got the. I'm actually kind of enjoying this whole.
I think I got like over 12 Gmail accounts with different business names.
At least we tried.
We tried.
We
Maybe our approach wasn't good at the time because we didn't have much guidance.
Right.
We figured out everything on our own. But we were getting somewhere.
Not to say that we had no communication.
And now the problem is that at the time we were working, so we were able to pay our subscriptions. Yeah. And now it's just the circumstances.
But that's not stopping us though.
No, we're still going. As you can see, nothing's gonna hold us back.
No,
we're still running it first.
Yeah.
Like a bull.
Wow.
Yeah. It's good to be a failure. It's not good to be a failure. But it's good to say you tried and you failed rather than sitting in the same place.
Exactly. Because you never know.
So it takes time. No one's gonna be a big star just like that overnight.
No.
Unless you're doing something and selling your soul to the devil.
You know, those kind of things. But
then you'll blow up overnight.
And then you know, what is it called again? Wait, there's a saying for that. There's a word. People, they just blow. 1 minute.
1 minute wonders.
One hit wonder.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, those people, they blow up fast. Too fast. Sometimes it turns into a one hit wonder and you fall flat again.
Yeah, that's true.
So because they don't really know the hard work and the effort that needs to be put into building something constructible.
And then everyone knows you are hype, and the next minute you're gone.
You're gone.
What happened to you? Why are you still alive? What's going on? But it's good to just put yourself out there. At least you know you tried.
Put yourself out there and put yourself first.
Yes.
So whether this applies for relationships or businesses or your personal life, whatever it is, just make sure that in whatever it is, your communication is always clear.
Yes.
You always honest
from the beginning.
And
honesty is the best policy. But this will be all for this week. Thank you so much. Please like, subscribe, share. And yes, thank you for tuning in.
Again next week.
Like, comment, and subscribe.